MindShifter Audio Blog, a place for your mind to grow.
Money is only one kind of wealth, but we've been programmed to forget that. Western society has done a number on us. Say the word wealth, and what's the first thing that pops in your head? Money, bank accounts, dollar signs. We've been conditioned to equate wealth with cash so deeply that we've become rich people living like we're poor. Let me say this. If all you have is money, you're actually broke. Imagine someone puts you in a room with two options. On one side, there's $1 million in cash, stacked and ready to go. On the other side, there's an old treasure chest, dusty and locked. Most people would grab the cash without a second thought. But what if that chest contained irreplaceable gems and antiques worth $10 million? What if it held something that could advance science, something that could help cure cancer? What if the real value inside the chest couldn't be measured in dollars at all? We do this every single day. We walk past treasure chests while chasing paper. We ignore the gold mine we're standing on because we're too busy looking at everyone else's bank statements. Let's talk about respect. Real respect. Not the fake kind you can buy with money. You can pay people to show up. You can pay them to smile, to nod, to do what you ask. But you cannot buy genuine respect. And here's the kicker. Respect is more powerful than money will ever be. When someone respects you, they'll work harder for you than any paycheck could motivate them to. When someone respects you, they'll be there when your bank account hits zero. They'll show up in the middle of the night when you need them. They'll tell you the hard truths you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. Try buying that. You can't. The same goes for admiration, integrity, trust, and loyalty. These aren't just nice character traits. They're currency more valuable than anything in your wallet. But because we can't deposit them in a bank, we act like they don't count. You have gifts that money cannot purchase. Seriously, stop and think about this. Maybe you have the ability to walk into a room and make people feel seen. That's not common. Most people are so caught up in themselves that they make everyone around them feel invisible. If you have that gift, you're holding something rare. Maybe you can explain complex things in a way that just clicks for people. Teachers pay thousands for training to do what might come naturally to you. That's wealth. Maybe you have resilience that's been forged through fire. You've been knocked down and got back up, not once, but repeatedly. That resilience is treasure. There are people with millions in the bank who crumble at the first sign of real adversity. Maybe you have the gift of encouragement that hits right home. Not the surface level, you've got this garbage that means nothing. I'm talking about the kind of encouragement that reaches into someone's chest and reignites something they thought was dead. Money cannot buy that. Never, ever. I've watched people with impressive bank accounts live in complete poverty. They're spiritually bankrupt, emotionally destitute, relationally broke. They can buy temporary friendship. They can pay for company. They can even purchase the appearance of success. But when the money runs out, and it always does eventually, whether through loss or through death, they're left with nothing. No real relationships, no character that stands on its own, no inner wealth to fall back on. That's not rich. That's tragic. Meanwhile, I've met people who don't have much money, but are wealthy beyond measure. They have friendships that have weathered decades. They have integrity that opens doors money never could. They have wisdom that people seek out. They have peace that the wealthy would empty their accounts to experience. So who's really rich? Here's the hard truth. If you're only chasing money, you're acting poor even if you're rich. You're ignoring the treasure you already possess. You're undervaluing gifts that are irreplaceable. You're trading what money can't buy for what money can. Think about time and freedom. You cannot buy back time. Once it's gone, it's gone. No amount of money can give you another hour with someone you love. Yet we sell our time like it's cheap, like we have an unlimited supply. We trade freedom for a paycheck and call it success. Think about deep relationships. The kind where someone knows you, really knows you, and still chooses you. The kind where you can sit in silence and it's comfortable. The kind where you can be completely yourself without performance or pretense. That kind of wealth takes years to build and can be destroyed in moments if you're not careful. Yet we neglect these relationships while we chase promotions and bigger houses. Think about knowledge and wisdom. Not the kind you can Google, but the kind that comes from living, from failing, from getting back up. The kind that helps you navigate life's complexities. That's wealth that compounds over time, but we act like it has no value because it doesn't come with a dollar price tag. It's time to take inventory of your actual wealth. What do you possess that money cannot buy? What's inside you that's irreplaceable? What have you built that has value beyond dollars? How about these? Your ability to make people laugh when they're drowning in darkness. That's treasure. Your capacity to stay calm when everything is chaos. That's wealth. Your skill at seeing potential in people before they see it in themselves. That's riches. Your loyalty that doesn't waver when times get hard. That's gold. The wisdom you've gained from your mistakes. That's currency. Stop walking past your gold mine while envying someone else's bank account. Stop acting like the only wealth that matters is the kind that you can deposit. Stop being spiritually poor while chasing financial riches. You're standing on treasure, real, irreplaceable, invaluable treasure. The question is, are you going to finally see it? Or are you going to keep walking past it for another decade while you chase paper? The mind shift happens when you realize that if money is all you have nothing that really matters. But if you have character, relationships, wisdom, gifts, and purpose, even without much money, you're wealthier than most people will ever be. Now, go treasure hunting. Start recognizing what you actually possess, because I guarantee you're richer than you think. You just haven't been counting the right currency.
The MindShifter Audio Blog. A place for your mind to grow.